My mom called the cops on me and told them I was violent because I wouldn't hand over my paycheck. Two officers walked into our living room like I was the threat. A week later, their body cam made it obvious who the real problem was. I was 27 and living at home to save for a condo. I covered my own car insurance, phone, groceries, everything. I kept my head down and stayed out of the way. My younger brother, 24, worked part-time and lived in his room. Months earlier, my mom decided he needed to contribute. He started handing her his entire paycheck every 2 weeks. She'd deposit it, then give him allowance money back. She loved bragging about how generous he was, like he was paying the mortgage. Then she came for mine. At dinner, she'd say, "At least one of my sons understands family," and stare at me. Eventually, she asked outright, "Next paycheck, you'll give it to me like your brother." I laughed because it sounded fake. She wasn't joking. I kept my voice steady. "I'm saving for a down payment. I pay my own costs." She folded her arms. "That's not contributing to the family." I said, "I'm not handing you my money so you can control it." She walked off like I'd insulted her. After that, she got petty on purpose. My groceries got moved into the garage. Family dinners got scheduled when she knew I'd be out. Then I got guilted for missing them. One night, she slid a color-coded spreadsheet across the table. "Your fair share is $1,800 a month." I just stared at it, waiting for the punchline. Payday finally lit the fuse. I deposited my check on my phone at the kitchen table. She watched my screen like it belonged to her. "It would be nice if you helped more," she said. "I already do," I said. She snapped, "Your brother gives everything. You're selfish." I grabbed my work bag. Then maybe I should move out. When I came home after work, there was a police cruiser in the driveway. My stomach dropped. For a second, I just stood there, frozen. Then I walked inside and realized the emergency was me. An older officer looked me over. "Are you the son who lives here?" "Yeah. What's going on?" "We got a domestic disturbance call. Your mother said you threatened her." My mom sat on the couch with tissues, shaking like a bad audition. "I'm scared of him," she said. "He's been getting aggressive." My dad stood on the stairs, silent and useless. My brother sat in the chair, staring at the floor. I hadn't even raised my voice all day. Then the room went quiet, like someone hit mute. Next, the officer's hand hovered near his cuffs. Then my mom repeated "threatened" like it was a spell. Again, the cops asked for specifics. Next, she had nothing concrete to give them. Then my brother cleared his throat. And finally, he said, "Mom, stop. He didn't threaten you." Her head snapped toward him. "Stay out of this." "He didn't. He said he might move out. That's it." The officers asked if there'd been violence, direct threats, anything physical. She couldn't answer because the answer was no. Outside, the older officer sighed. "We still file a report because we responded," he said, "but nobody's getting arrested." My stomach flipped. "So this sits in the system?" The younger officer tapped his chest camera. "This recorded everything. If she tries to twist it later, it won't work." That night, I packed a bag and stayed with a friend. My mom left voicemails that went from "I'm sorry" to "You're overreacting." When I came back to talk, she tried the same line. I felt threatened. I said, "There's body cam footage, Mom. You lied." My brother didn't even look up. "You did." I moved out the next week and paid rent for peace. My mom started telling relatives I'd been removed for being violent. One uncle requested the body cam as a public record, watched it, and shared it. After that, people stopped asking why I was selfish. They started asking if I was okay. 2 weeks later, my brother called me, voice low. "She's been keeping most of my paycheck," he admitted. I said, "Open your own account. Stop feeding her control." He hesitated. "She's gonna lose it." I said, "Let her. You're 24. He did it anyway, and she melted down. He still moved out, and I helped him load the truck. Mom cried in the doorway about family and loyalty, but nobody bought it anymore. Not after the cops. Not after the footage. Not after the lie. Now she tells people both her sons abandoned her. I call it boundaries. She wanted tribute. She got an empty house.